Did we win, y'all? Did we finally win? What's up, hustlers? Hope you out there hustle hard, staying safe. It's your boy Gig Hustler PJ, signed in for another video. Alright, y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, in a couple of days, I'm about to be doing gig work for 6 whole years straight. 5 years and 9 to 10 months of that, I've been full-time, give or take, depending on how you want to do the math. So I've been in this game for a minute, been seeing the ups and downs on all these gig apps. I am still at the current moment doing gig work full-time. Gig work does represent about good 80 to 90% of my income. So look, real quick, y'all, just been a major change that's gonna happen. It's gonna change so slowly with Doordash. Now, if for those of you guys who don't know, Doordash got these what they call quote-unquote rewards programs. These rewards programs consist of, long story short, as it is right now as a recording, it's you set more orders and you get more quote-unquote perks. The perks are questionable. They still are to this day. The major perks are one, you could dash now, or slash dash, be more likely to dash now. I say the slash because every area you can't dash now. Some areas you can dash now anytime, and some you can't if you're at the highest level of the program, which is at right now is platinum. So you dash anytime, you get more quote-unquote high priority to more better orders, which, I mean, people, that's still questionable because DoorDash doesn't clarify what exactly does that mean. You just supposedly get paid some of the higher paying orders. Question mark on that, well, whatever. And the third perk is to get more accessibility to catering orders. Now, those are the big orders that most likely are way more likely to pay higher tips, which means more money for you. But that's question marks, because sometimes I've done catering orders on multiple platforms that I ain't getting no tips. So it is what it is on that one. So boom. The problem with the program is those programs require you to take way more orders. To get an initial, the bottom tier of the program, you got to take 50% of the orders. Then it goes up to 70% for the top 2 tiers. And the top tier is you have to do 70% of the orders every 100 rounds. And you have to do 100 orders every 30 days. At least 100 orders to have the top tier to get the best things. But that's for the change. I'm sorry, I just had to run it back. But just in case this is somebody first time hearing it or whatever, there are a lot of new dashers, so I'm sorry for the vets. Yeah, I had to hear what y'all already know. But anyway, DoorDash, I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen, and I'm also gonna put it in the pinned comment and the description of, so you can go and check it out yourselves. They're changing things. Now, it doesn't say all orders, say orders, areas to be, you know, told in, but we don't know if everybody's gonna get it on December 18th, or is it gonna be majority. Y'all know DoorDash don't drop everything in 1 second. They try to, which makes sense, it's a technology company. But anyway, the new program is going to specify, I mean, it's going to change it from being acceptance rate heavy to being more about, it's going to even it out. So instead of you have to get everything doing acceptance rate, you got to do, it's going to split up to 4 things. It's going to be customer rating, on-time rating, completion rate, and acceptance rate. Those are going to be the 4 pillars now. All of those applied for the other ones, but it was really acceptance rate. It was really about taking all the orders. The other ones didn't apply as much. But now it's going to be based on points, your metrics on them 4 things. So being on time more going to give you some points. High customer rating is going to give you some points. Completion rate, keep your completion rate high, will give you some points. And of course, acceptance rate is going to still give you points, but it's not going to be all about that. So long story short, the highest amount of points, I believe, is 75. I'm going up the top of the dome. Of course, y'all can click on the stuff to see, you know, the graphs for yourselves. But if I'm not mistaken, platinum was 75. I think gold was like 60 to 70 or something like that. And then, you know, it goes lower and lower and lower. But the great thing about it is it's not going to be about taking a bunch of orders now. It's just going to be being a good driver. Wow, that's crazy. Which I've always felt like that's what the program should have been about. Is doing your best, being the best worker. Now, of course, we gonna get into, you know, questionable territory, because y'all know y'all don't click on me just for the basic information. Why I think this is happening? Because a few things. I think, okay, still to this day, the majority of drivers, even though y'all watch YouTube videos and stuff, we are the small minority. We do not represent the initial base of drivers. YouTube viewers and drivers and people who watch these channels, we probably not even 0.1% of all the people that are doing DoorDash. We are very small, and it still say to this day that 90% of drivers are part-time, and they don't do more than 10 hours a week of DoorDash. 90%. And it's supposed to be like, I forgot the last statistic, like, but I know it's millions and millions of drivers. Don't hold me to it. I don't even want to throw a number out there, but I can't even remember, but it was up there. It was a lot of drivers. It was a lot of people still doing, you know, signed up with the app. Now, are they active or not? That's a question mark, but there's a ton of people doing this. So, matter of fact, so don't even think because we do it. No, we small, and 90% of them are part-time, what I'm getting at. And because of that, they're not able to participate with these programs, especially the 100 deliveries, which if I've missed that part, that's gone. Well, when the new version hits your market, the 100 orders are gone, and that's great. That alone makes it better, because that's just very, very strict. It takes the flexibility out. It makes the DoorDash program a job if you got to do 100 orders. So that part, I mean, it's all work to some extent, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. Yeah, so it gives it more flexibility for people who don't do this full time to still get the benefits. There's still there's still drivers that are very good drivers that they aren't able to do this full time that can help the platform. And that's what I think, that's what matters. That's what killed me with people, like when they say certain creators say certain things, oh, you gotta take orders to help the platform, blah blah blah, but it's not no give or take. This program at Tito, on the outside looking in, I haven't experienced it yet, but it seems a little bit more balanced, a little more like we give y'all something and we get something back, more so than the top heavy of the old way of the program. Now we can be good drivers, be a little bit more selective, and still get the benefits of the perks, rather just running our cars to the ground and stuff. Is it perfect? No program will be, but I think it's a better version. Now, another reason I think it's changing, I think low-key, because how the old program worked, every new driver was a platinum driver. Every person. If I ever did one delivery, I signed up for the app, I'm a platinum driver. I don't think that's good for customer service, because you don't know. You haven't been on the platform long enough to understand it, to be getting the highest paying orders. You get they were doing that to keep the retention of new drivers, and I personally think that failed. Because new driver, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, what buttons. I'll go get an order, or what did I say? The first order I get is a caterer order, and I don't like this job. You could have stole a 5, 6, 7, depending on what your area is. You could have stole $1,000 of food, and they're like, oh, I lost the food, or drop it off at the wrong place. And I know this for a fact. I do a lot of catering. I do this full time. I done ran into so many people that say that they have gotten their catering orders, $1,000 orders left in the hallway, or left outside the front doors. In office buildings, they just like, they don't know what to do, they drop it. I think the customer service for these apps have been going down because they have been focused on you taking more orders than actually making sure the better drivers get the orders. They just do more orders. It doesn't always work, because the person doing that premise doesn't mean that they're doing the job to the fullest of their ability. They just trying to do, I'm just trying to do an order, just drop it off. So you're upside down in your driver base. Now, because nobody says that every person that does a lot of orders are great drivers, and then at the same time, no one says that everyone who doesn't take orders like this are the worst drivers. There's a lot of good drivers that have left the platform because they don't want to deal with the stress of going through the stress of having to keep their acceptance rate up, going through it. It's too many plateaus, and this gives on paper, this gives a lot of breathing room, and I hope it gets moved massively to all the platforms. Hopefully. The points seem better. Now, okay, tinfoil hat theory time. That means I'm finna come up with the conspiracies. Alright, now, I think, on the conspiracy hat on, I think, okay, let me give you an example. Now, Uber just implemented like a month or two ago. I got an older video, like, yeah, almost 2 months now. They implemented an acceptance rate program. Now, the first version of their program was both not the highest. It was like 50% was their highest tier, some lower. I think it's even 30%. I can't 100% remember, but it was 30 or 50%. That was their highest tier. They was like, oh, we're gonna move to 70 and stuff like DoorDash in a minute. Then recently they pulled out a look package, said, yeah, we ain't finna do that no more. It's cool. So what y'all gonna do at Uber? We'll let y'all know. Like they just took it away. They took it off the table and they said we'll let y'all know when you do it. That's very peculiar because they haven't even did this new program that long. And for them to already say, nah, this ain't working, that raised up a red flag for me. And now for DoorDash to be all of a sudden change their stuff, and it's not like it's instant. Like this thing, this new thing came out yesterday. As far as them telling us about it, it's supposed to start getting implemented Wednesday. That's quick, you know, it's MFA. My mama watched the channel, I can't cuss, but that's quick to the mug. So on that note, them moving that quicker like that, I think personally, this is what I think, conspiracy. I think Uber got somebody on the inside, or probably, you know, on the political side, they got an inside man say, hey, something finna happen. You probably want to change XYZ, because if you have it certain way, they gonna be able to find you or XYZ or something. I think that's what happened. And then DoorDash saw Uber do that. They on cross the street like, man, why Uber just changed everything real quick? So they called they inside man probably. Could be the same dude. He could be playing quadruple agent. Who knows? Called him like, hey, what's going on? Uber just changed, and what's going on? And they told DoorDash, hey, something finna happen, so you gonna have to change the language of your programs or something, or you go get fined, or you won't get some perks. One or the other. That's what I'm thinking, because this is just instant. This is the quick. We've been hearing about the Dasher Reward programs. I'm in Chicago. I've been hearing about that months, almost a year before we got it. It took forever, and it rolled out slowly. For them to just get a exact date and all that, something's gonna happen, and they gotta get moving fast. That's why they doing this. That's why they giving us. Because if they didn't have to do it, if they could have raised it to 100%, they would do that. But of course, that wouldn't make us a completely independent contractors, which we gonna get into all that too. People say that, oh, you can't act. Yes, there can be stipulations on what work we can get through the platform. That is true. If we don't do 100% to some extent what they want, they can be like, okay, we're not gonna keep offering you jobs. But if I'm willing to work for you, you cannot make me to employ too. If I'm willing to accept more of your orders, you can't make me accept this half orders. You can't do that. I think that part is not fair. I think that's what's making it illegal. Yeah, okay, I'll take more of y'all orders if y'all give me more. Cool. Okay, oh, you taking more orders, but you gotta take 70% of the orders now. I think that part is gonna bite them in the butt, and that's probably what's going on. Personally, I don't know, I think so. But we'll see. We'll keep our eyes open. Y'all know I'm gonna test it, do a little video or two about it to see how it works when it gets here. But like I said, on the outside looking in, I like it. I like the gist of it. I feel like it's fair. Yeah, we don't get everything we want, but yeah, I think it'll open up to more room to everyone to get more orders without the stress of it. Of course, some people gonna miss out because you already got people complaining the high acceptance rates. They mad. They are. Now the floodgates gonna be open. Everybody go. I don't think it's going to transition like that, because everybody's not good drivers. That on top of them getting people off the platform, I think it may balance out. Will it go back to the glory days? I don't think we ever gonna get back there. But will it balance out a little better and make delivering just a little more smoother? On paper, it seems that way. But we just have to look and see, man. But put it down in the comment section. What y'all think? Is it better for us? Is it worse? Do y'all see something I don't see, man? Let your boy know, man. I can't see it all. I may have missed a few things, but I'm gonna see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna pin the article. It's from DoorDash site itself. This is from 100%. I clicked on it myself. This is from DoorDash, so it's not no fugazi stuff. This is 100% from them. Put the article in the pinned comment, and I'm gonna put it in the description so y'all can check out y'all sales. Look at how the numbers gonna work. Even see where you probably fit in with the new metrics. Who knows, man? But yeah, y'all stay safe out there, man. Keep your head on swivel, man. Hustler out. Peace.